Everybody asks why a lawn care price is so high, and why does one guy charge 35 and another guy charge 65 for what seems like the same type of yard. Well, today I'm gonna break it down, the truth about lawn care prices, and most people might not like it. All right, it can be misunderstood. Most homeowners think they're paying for just their grass to be cut, and you're not paying just for the grass to get cut. You're paying for time, you're paying for equipment, you're paying for insurance, you're paying for fuel, you're paying for experience, you're paying for somebody that's reliable. If it was just cutting the grass, everybody would do this full time and be surviving off of it. Everyone. But that's not the case. So why are lawn prices varying and different in different states? Prices change just depending on where you live at. I'm in Kentucky, but Kentucky prices won't be the same prices as Florida. Florida prices won't be like Georgia prices, even though they states are right next to each other. Ohio's gonna be different. Alabama's gonna be different. That's just what it is, and that's like part of the economy of where you live at. So say for instance, I could be here in Kentucky, and the same yard that I may do for 45, that could be a yard in another state for $70. Or it could be a yard in another state for, let's say, 55. Also, it depends on who's running the business and where they're at in business. It's not random. It's like economics that goes with this. The real cost of running a lawn business, you're going to have fuel, like I said again, equipment wear and tear, blade replacement, string trimmer line, truck maintenance, insurance, taxes, and you can think of whatever else if you already running a business that goes into this. See, $60, the business owners don't really see that. They might see 35 or 40 after your real cost, and that's before your personal bills. When it comes to lawn care, landscaping, whatever, to run your business, me personally, you better think about your life also with your business. If you're in business, it may sound crazy, that's why I said it may hurt some people's feelings, but you almost have to charge 3x. Call me crazy, you run your business how you run it, I have to run it how I run it. And that's the thing. We all can run it how we see fit and what works for us. And when I'm saying 3x, you got to know what you want to take home. You got to know what your expenses are going to be. And you just got to count in all the variable costs. To me, in my experience, this is what's been working the last 2 years for me. And like I say, I'm not a guru. I've only been out here 5 years, but I'm telling you, going into 6, I'm just giving you my experience to help the next guy not bump his head. There is always going to be somebody that's cheaper. Let me explain this. Part-time guys, no insurance, cash only, no overhead, undercutting just everybody to get some fast money. But here's the truth about that. The cheap guys rarely last long. They either burn out, they either break equipment, or they realize that they're actually making no profit. Why so many charge so much and you can still get booked? You can charge a lot, you can get booked. You can charge a little and get booked. It all depends on where you build your authority from. Premium lawn companies aren't charging more because they're greedy. They're charging more because they built structure. Branded uniforms, clean trucks, scheduled systems, consistent routes, professional communication. 2 different worlds. You paying for a peace of mind is what you need to be selling to your customers. They're paying for a peace of mind. People don't like getting out in the yard unless they have to get out in the yard, or they like getting out in the yard. That's just what it is. The hard truth for some people watching this. This was me in the beginning. If you're a lawn guy watching this and you're struggling, it's not that your prices are too low. It's that you're not pricing for profit. Know your cost per hour. Know your route density. Know the equipment that has to be replaced in a timeline. Stop pricing emotionally. You can't base priced on the fear of losing a job. And this is why the prices is going to continue to rise. Inflation costs, equipment costs keep increasing, increased insurance costs, labor shortages, fuel vitality. And let me say that last one again, fuel vitality, just in case you didn't get that clear. Inflation, equipment cost increases, insurance increases, labor shortages, fuel vitality. Lawn care isn't going backwards. It's becoming more professional. And the people who gonna treat it like a real business is gonna be the people who gonna survive. If you want cheap, you'll always find cheap. But if you want consistency, reliability, professionalism, you have to tell people that's gonna cost. And you're gonna have to provide that to justify for that cost. Lawn care prices aren't random. It's business. And then, if you do this thing right, you can be able to make you a living. I was a guy depending on jobs. Before that, I was a guy making bad choices. If you like more videos like this, check them out. Leave your comments. Tell me what you think about lawn prices. I feel like it's no minimum price. I feel like your minimum price is your minimum price. Somebody's going to pay it. Otherwise, they're going to end up calling somebody else. That's just how business go. We walk out the door all the time in stores that we can't actually shop at, that we really wish we want to, until we get disciplined enough to save some money and enter those doors. Or it's a service that we have to get. And when you do that, you get what you pay for. Quality over quantity. So if you like videos like this and you're trying to start a business or you in business, I'm going to drop some videos up here in the corners. Y'all can check out. Check your next video. Make your business the best year that you can in business this year. I'm out of here.
Start smoking.